Hi everyone. This is just a story for you to enjoy this half term. It's called One Little Bird. Rosa was one little bird in a very tall tree. She loved her nest. It was cosy, it was comfy, and it was safe. That was until one day the awful thing happened.
Rosa swooped and dived. "Why are you taking away my tree?" she cried. But the man waved her away. "My lettuces won't grow in this shade," he said. "You can find another tree. You're just one little bird."
Rosa didn't find another tree, but she did find another home at the top of the man's house. "You've taken my home, so I'm moving here," she said. No matter how many times the man shouted, Give back my hat, and you can't stay here," Rosa did not budge.
"Animals everywhere. We must stop people from taking our homes," she cried. Rosa's words swept along streams, flashed through forests, and sailed over oceans. Soon, animals everywhere were talking about one little bird.
So when the tree fellas arrived in the forest and said, "We need this wood to make things. You can find other trees," the animals remembered Rosa. "If one little bird can stand up to them, then so can we," they all said. And they wasted no time.
In a flash, the forest animals rushed into the tree fellas' houses. The tree fellas didn't know what to do. They shouted, they shooed, and they chased, but the animals did not budge.
In other places, yet more awful things were happening. People were clearing sloths' rainforests to farm crops. They were digging up giraffes' grasslands to build a road, and they were replacing monkeys' jungle with new houses. But the animals in these places remembered Rosa. Before people knew it, they were finding
sloths on their sofas, giraffes in their beds, and monkeys in their bathtubs. There were lions in their laundry and lemurs in their loos.
All over the world, animals were moving into people's homes, and they would not budge.
But soon, people were getting angry with the animals in their homes. The animals were eating their food. They were creating a mess. The people wanted them gone. This made the animals angrier too. They had nowhere else to go.
When news of the trouble reached Rosa, she knew something had to be done. There must be a way for people and animals to live in peace, she thought. With no time to waste, Rosa called animals and people to an urgent meeting. "It's time to work things out," she cried. Once more, Rosa's words swept across land and sea. Before long, people and animals gathered to listen to one little bird.
"What do you want?" Rosa asked the people. "We want our homes back," they said. "We love our homes." "What do you want?" she asked the animals. "We want our homes back," they said. "We love our homes too." And suddenly the people went quiet.
Rosa swooped down to speak with the people. "Don't you remember? The world is our home too. Our homes are where we feel safe. They are where we find food and raise our young. So please, will you try to think more about us?
From that day, people promised to take more care. Although they still needed to grow crops and build homes, they replanted wherever they could. They recycled and they rehoused. It wasn't easy, it wasn't perfect, but it was a start.
And not very far away, one little bird snuggled happily into her new special spot, and she did not budge. We hope you enjoyed that. Have a fantastic half term, and don't forget to rest and read lots and lots of lovely books.